for the L. Yes, man. Black Chamber Music Radio. Classic Reggae Wednesdays.
That's my big choice.
Only on BCMR.
Tune into Night Chat with the Empress herself, Cheryl T. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook at I Am Cheryl Taylor. And now on YouTube at Cheryl Taylor Night Chat for trending hot topics, special guests, and the hot topic questions. Also, follow Cheryl on Instagram at Cheryl Taylor Show. Don't be left out. Be a part of the conversation.
Hello and good night, my peoples, my Cheryl Nation. This is the one and only Empress Diva Cheryl Taylor here. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to share this broadcast. And thank you so much for allowing me to be in your homes to have the Throwback Thursday. Listen, y'all know we're going to get right into it, sugars. So as I start, y'all know how we do. Let's just get this party started. Listen, good night, good night. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to share this broadcast. So I want to I know y'all love to send out my love very early. Let me send out my love. Send out my love to Wu-Tang Clan, my family, Protect Your Neck Records, Peace, Love, and Blessings. John Mook in the mornings from Monday to Friday on Instagram from 9 to 10 a.m. Y'all need to tune in. It's so much fun. Tomorrow is Flashback Friday. We have mad fun. Also, Black Chamber Music Radio, people. I keep telling, please download the app. They're on Amazon Fire TV. Please, Blended OGs is on there. And my podcast is on Podcast Central. Wednesday is at 10 p.m. I'm doing things, people. I'm just saying, okay? So, y'all know I got it all out of the way, baby. And also, you need to download. Let me tell you, just download because it's big things happening. Download the app, honey. Woo World Radio, because Monday, yours truly, Empress Diva, is with the family on John Mook in the morning, honey, from 6 to 10 a.m. We're going to have fun. Yes, the Empress is doing big things. She's back on the air, so this is going to be fun. So listen, y'all know, download. So I'm giving you apps to download so you can entertain yourself, yes? And where you can find me, support. Thank you. So, let me start. Y'all know how we do. Cheers, because it's Throwback Thursday for me. It's a party night for me, honey. Okay, so y'all know I'm always talking about what I'm doing in the week and what's happening or coming to the weekend. I want to do something with this here. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. So because, you know, it's now will be time for us to work out. I just ordered a bike. So I'm waiting for that to come. I'm doing my workout, trying to eat much more healthier. You know, I've kind of been off of the meat for a minute though. So, but that's a very good thing. I'm kind of off the meat for a minute. And, you know, for me, it's not a big thing. I go cold turkey with that because the last time I didn't eat meat was for like 7 years on a straight. So I'm good with that. You know, I love my fish and everything else. So it's eating healthier, looking good. Keep the face together, baby, because this got to last. Ooh. 'Cause you know they say black don't crack, so this gonna last, honey. So let me know. Some of y'all thank you for sending me your smoothies. I'm blending now, so I'm doing. I got my, I always have my magic bullet. So I'm doing some smoothies, and y'all have been sending me some good greens, some green smoothies to do as well. And I keep saying, my guest that was here, Roya DeGan, she's having a pop up on 4910 Avenue D. Please let's go out and support from 12 to 7 p.m. That is the 28th. That's next Sunday, and it's a Sunday. It's probably next Sunday. So please let's go out and support the sister, wonderful sister that was on the show on Tuesday. So we want to go out and give her that love and Caribbean Brooklyn all day, honey, support. All right. So let me get into it. A couple of things been happening. I don't know. Y'all listen, y'all people know I'm not into all of this reality show business, but y'all have me getting into Housewives of Atlanta and now the Housewife of Dallas. I look at it because, I lived in Texas for some years, so I love to look at the Housewives of Dallas now. So here's my question I want to ask you all though. Would you leave your man if he was seen in a club kissing another woman? I just want to know. So asking this because this is the case that happened to the Housewives of Atlanta woman. Yes, the Brandy Redmond. She's one of the stars of Housewives of Dallas. So this is why I asked this question. Her husband, Brian, was seen on a video with his arms around a mystery woman. They didn't tell us who this mystery chick is. TMZ, Page 6, somebody gonna catch it up. Gossip of the city, somebody gonna find out. This was as per TMZ though, that the video shows he putting his hand around this woman and bringing her face, in for a kiss. So the Real Housewives of Dallas, the family, they haven't commented and they asking for privacy. Listen, you have no such thing here with people like us around. There's no such thing called privacy, lady. Pat down with that. So Bravo declined any type of comment with this mess that's been going on. But I was just wondering, they've been married since like 2003. 2003, they got like 4 kids. That's like a high school sweetheart, that sort of thing. So let's just say hypothetically speaking that this is true, like it is true. I mean, would you leave your husband for that? Would you leave for how many years is that? 17, 18? Like he's 2003, all got 4 kids. And just us as regular people, would you leave your man or your husband or your woman if you know she was kissing? If your man kiss another woman, the woman kiss another man, vice versa in the relationship? Like I always say, I feel that we I don't know, but to me, I am just saying that I wouldn't. I don't know if I know about you. Like I'm just simply saying for me, I wouldn't. I'm like, I'm not doing it. People's like, Cheryl, why? Because things. This is life. Like you. I don't know if you show me a relationship, and if some of y'all hit me up, let me know where at some point somebody didn't do something foul. Let me know. If you're going to sit there and say, my husband been faithful for me for the past 10, 15, 20, 30 years, kudos, I tip my hats off to you. Just saying. But this is allegedly, but they didn't have to come and they want privacy for that. Just saying. So sometimes we kind of throw in the towel a little too early. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're a public figure and you're living in the public life like that. Just saying, honeys. Anything happen, we got people around lurking. Okay. So people like us, we need to know. So Bravo declined comment, but that was just my question to you. Hit me up and let me know. Would you leave your significant other if there was a video showing your man or your woman kissing another woman in a club or another man in a club? Which one floats your boat? Just saying. Hit me up. I need to know. So y'all know my Wu-Tang Clan family. It's my family. John Book in the morning, y'all know that's my family. So there was this article that was surfing about this man that cracked. It was released by this piece called Cracked, and it was that the Wu-Tang family don't play. Let me just put that out there, and they proved that time and time again. This was a man in Florida pretending to be one of the clan members. He got sentenced to federal prison, 7 years, honey. Yes, honey. Make sure I get this story right. 7 years defrauding. Now, I mean, this clan is one of the biggest, in the world. It's a big family. I call it hip hop, hip hop group, and hip hop family. And they spent they defrauded several businesses dollars. This man, Aaron Barnes, and his accomplice, and he was sentenced to 7 years. He was ordered to pay $300,000 to 19 different businesses. He pleaded guilty though to committing the wire fraud. He portrayed themselves and affiliated, but also with Jay-Z, with Rock Nation. We all know Rock Nation production is Jay-Z, and Wu-Tang Clan. Yes, and these guys use fraudulent, stolen credit cards, luxury limos, defraud with the hotels, ran up bills. I mean, like production time, studios, claiming that they were, you know what I'm saying? It was some serious stuff. But I always say, people, no matter what, crime do pay. The longest rope ever end. Some of the biggest people are doing crime out here, whether it's that type of crime, white collar crime, blue collar crime is crime, and it do pay. So, eventually you're going to get caught like he did. So, he's serving, and federal time is federal time. Federal time is not state time. You do 14 months and come out. 7 years is 7 years, and it's just that. 7 years is 7 years. But, oh boy, well, I'm going to tell you can't just be impersonating people and think it's going to be all this type of money. Come on. So, yeah, good luck with him on that, though. Just saying. So I've been keeping up with this Dr. Dre hot mess that's been going on. And I just want to say with Dr. Dre, with this Dr. Dre situation, Dre is... this has been good. His estranged his wife from Nicole Young. This has been going on for some time now. But we know divorces can be mentally and physically draining. So I understand anybody need to want this to be done with, don't you think? I mean, now he's claiming, now Dre, I love your music, but you got some problems. Okay, let me just say that you got some issues. She said that she made false allegations of the domestic violence. And he'd been trying to settle the divorce since she filed back in June of 2020. And she's just been dragging it on, making these allegations. She's been dragging it on and doing her and saying whatever. You know what I'm saying? Now he just wants to move on, and he's asking a judge to claim him as a single man. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? We claim you as a single person. Is it because you probably have somebody in the wings already? He wants the judge to claim him, to declare him as a single man as soon as possible. You understand what I'm saying? So we're saying, we got to dig and find out what is that about. But, Dre, you have some issues. Michelle, you remember her? Yeah. You remember her? Remember the movie she made about your life with her? Okay. So domestic violence is in, possibly maybe in your DNA. I don't know. But, yeah. So I'm just saying divorce on the whole, I'm just saying divorce on the whole, some divorces can be really nasty. Like I have a friend went through a divorce. Let me tell you something, people. I wonder if they were, you can't believe that's the person you were with. You can't believe that's the person you shared time and love with, when sometimes it gets so nasty for kids, for property, for money. Some even goes into as much as murder in some aspects. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, oh, like, wow. You understand me? And I try to understand why sometimes divorces get so nasty. We can't make it, we can't like we can't make it together. Let's just separate and go our ways. That's it. Party done. There's no need to get it's like so nasty. And some of it is done in front of our eyes. It's just nasty divorces in front of our eyes. You feel me? And I'll be like, okay now. But we'll see how it goes. He's trying to get this divorce. He wants to be declared. So this is just something I just asked about. I wish them both the best of luck. He wants to move on. She probably wants to move on. But Dre, maybe she wants something you're not giving her. Maybe let's, give her what she wants and get it over with. If you so want to be done with it. That's the other thing too, when you have property and money and all that involved. That is the outcome of that. Divorces, I tell you, but I don't know if I want to get married again. I'm telling you. I can't. I just can't. Like, it's just too much sometimes, like even when you're thinking about it, I just don't, girl, I don't need my sanity. I can't with this one. Whoo, cha, stick me with a fork. Because it gets so nasty. Sometimes you wonder if that's the same person that used to sleep next to you. When you see things start to get, in that type of way. Yeah, just saying though. Whew. But I wish them luck, honey. Good luck on that. Y'all got money, figure it out. It is what it is. So, It's Thursday, it's throwback. You don't know how I do. So Piers Morgan is left. I saw it. I don't have it up, and it was my fault. But he left. Piers. So he left this on Twitter was for Gail King. Yes, honey. So it said on Twitter, and I'm going to read because I didn't put it up. Okay, you all know how I do. Can't multitask. So, and he's still trying to be in the news. Listen, sir, you're mad. Maybe you got, because you don't have Good Morning Britain anymore. He doesn't have that job anymore, as we know. But he said this on Twitter to Gail. Hi, Gail King. Rather than acting as your Sussex friends' PR mouthpiece to facilitate their ongoing public trashing of our royal family, how about doing your job as a journalist to ask them about the lies they told in the Oprah interview? America should hear the truth. Ooh, child. Listen, I'm just saying, sir, if you're coming for Gail, do your thing. Just know if you're coming for Gail, she gonna clap back. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? You're coming for Gail, she gonna clap back. Okay? You ain't want to go there, but you ain't want to go there with the Gail woman. You really don't want to go through all that. But that's Oprah's BFF. Don't play with the powers that be, honey. Don't do it, Mr. Sir. Don't do it. But it's really, as he's really upset and mad about this. And I think he's more mad that he's more upset that he doesn't have his job anymore. He's unemployed. You're unemployed, sir. You gotta stay in the news, do your thing, but you have money, you're comfortable, you're gonna be all right, you're gonna land on your feet. You're not to say, well, you're starving for anything. You know what I'm saying? So don't be trying to, make drama, make scandal. I mean, we love it because we get to talk about it, but you want to choose your battles. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just saying, Pierce. Just saying. All right, listen, I'm going to take a short pause for the cause because, when we come back, we have a wonderful guest that's going to be here with us. Y'all know how we do. This is my party time, honey. And I love to do my thing. Ooh, let me set it up because y'all know how I'm doing. So I'm starting it already. So listen, I'm taking a short pause for the cause. So I want you to don't go nowhere because this is my throwback. And as it's throwback, I feel for music. I feel for a little soca. And that's what I feel for. And that is what I played. So I'm doing again, all you want to know. Yeah, and then we'll come back with our guests. So don't go nowhere. I'll be right back after this. Keep it locked.
party shut down. No dress how we say, but we want rum. Up in here, get back we too chill while we calm down. Up in here, we not going to live till it's all done. Up in here, find a girl and jump 'cause we want one. And we hands go up and up and up, up and up, up and up. When you see we hands gone up and up, up and up, up and up. Everybody hands gone up and up, up and up, up and up. When you see we hands gone up and up, up and up, up and up. The place go flatten for this. Setting this what all that we know. The place will tear up for this. Setting this what all that we know. I heard you want police. Mash up is what all that we know. Boom, anywhere, any venue, anywhere, all that we go. I walk, boom blast. You know what I'm saying? Stephen, easy tell the rhymes. Hey, up and up, hey, up and up, up and up. I walk, up and up, yeah. Alrighty then. Kingston, boom.
And it's just that. That is how I feel it today, Thursday, Throwback Thursday. That's one from Skinny Fabulous, honey. Up and up and up. Because it's coming to the weekend, and we'll listen. No, we miss Carnival because you know they had to cancel pandemic. We had to keep it safe. But honey, 2022, if I had to be on the wing of the plane, a day for that. TNT, here we come. So listen, without further ado, tonight my special guest is a very talented artist doing wonderful and great things, has been in the game for a very long time, and here to share her experiences, her projects, her journey, honey, with us. Help me to please welcome to Cheryl to our night chat, Miss the one and only, the queen herself, Miss Denise King.
Hey, hey, hey.
How are you?
Girl, you had me over here. Yeah.
Open up. That's how we do it, honey.
Got my
And you
cup.
know how we do. We sip and chat, honey. There,
Yeah.
cheers. Girl, you know how we do.
I said, as soon as we can move, I'm on the plane.
As soon as we can move, honey. Child, my blood. So I'm playing some throwbacks because it's a throwback Thursday. So I'm throwing some throwbacks on my own little list that I have on my YouTube list. I was like, yes, we're going to give you some skinny. Oh, he is skinny and fine, honey, ain't he?
I saw.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
That is some nice dark chocolate right there, girl. Don't play. Yeah. Don't play. Ooh, child. Skinny,
black
call me.
Coffee, no sugar, no
Let me say hello. Skinny, call me. We be up and up and up.
Yeah.
So, darling, it's so good to have you with us. So, how have you been doing?
You know, I've been hanging in there, you know, under the circumstances. I've been trying to do what I do the best way that I can do it, you know. And it's been an experience, if nothing else. What it did, it made me really, you know, think about how I can do new ways to do what I do. New ways to do what I do. Yeah, okay. I did a lot of live concerts online and organized some stuff for other people. So I've been good though. I miss traveling.
Yeah. Oh, don't we all?
We
all, girl. Ooh, yeah. My passport got a little rest though. My was like, oh gosh, she ain't going nowhere today. Oh, child. Just saying, that's my favorite pastime. I don't care to do, but I was traveling.
Me too.
That's me.
Me too.
That's what I love to do.
Yes, that's my twist. Like I sing, but a large part of what I love about what I do is the fact that I get to travel all the time. So the last place that I went before the pandemic came through, I was in Siberia. I was in Siberia, I was in France, I was in Spain, I was in Italy. Girl. And now I'm sitting here in my living room.
Like most of us.
Right? Sitting here in my living room drinking.
Yes, like most of us do, honey. Like most of us. So in your career, I know the pandemic has kind of altered what you do, but just before that, how was your life as an artist? And tell us what type of artist did I know, but they did just let them know what do you do best, honey.
What I do, most people know me for my jazz recordings. I'm a jazz artist. But I mean, I do everything. I do jazz, I do blues, I do soul music. I just found out I have a funk tune that's climbing the charts in Japan. So I
Mm.
do that. I do all kinds of stuff, but most people know me for my jazz recordings. And I've been doing that for a long, long, long time. For over
Mm.
30 years. Over 30
Ooh,
years.
child.
Over 38 years. And I don't know how that's possible because I'm only 35.
I know that's right.
Would. Would.
Boy, and it's just that.
Yeah, would. So, so most of what I do, I mean, I've worked with a lot of really world-renowned jazz artists. I worked with, some soul artists and R&B artists. I did some background vocals for Phyllis Hyman. I'm sure
Mm.
everybody knows who she is. I did some stuff
Yes.
for Lou Rawls. I did just that kind of thing. A lot of moving around, a lot of traveling, a lot of touring, a lot of touring. So that's what I do, and I mix it up. I mix it up.
What is
Mix
one of the good experiences that you've had that, like, on your touring, like an artist or somebody that you worked with, that you really enjoyed that performance with that person, with that artist? I'm like working with other artists. Like, what was one that you remember, a good, memorable one?
Well, I remember when I think I was in the south of France, I met James Brown. I know everybody knows who James Brown is, but I
Oh,
met
hello.
members of his band. I met Fred Wesley and I met Maceo Parker. I mean, I've met uh friends, how many of us? Houdini,
The
you know.
DDS. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've met so many different people that it's kind of hard to like remember everybody. But I mean, on the road, you bump into everybody. You bump into
Mm.
so many people. And I remember one year I was in Turkey. And all these models and artists from France came over to this club that I was working in. And I mean, we partied so hard. I broke the heel off my shoe. I mean,
Girl.
yeah, we got it all the way in. So, and it was like
Mm.
till the crack of dawn. So, I mean, it's just that kind of thing. When you're on the road, it's just such a fun experience. It's not all fun.
Mm.
It ain't all fun, but most of the times it's such a fun experience because you get to meet so many people on the road. And, when you're touring, other people are touring. So we all come together and hang out. So it's a whole lot of smoking and drinking and stuff. And
Ooh,
stuff.
girl. Have you ever met someone that you didn't know, like a big artist, and didn't know who that person was? You were like, oh, wait a minute, that was so and so. Like, have you ever been like, whether it's backstage or on a performance or a tour, and just see someone that's a big artist and you didn't realize? You're like, wait a minute, hold up, was that so and so? Like,
I,
you have like stories like that?
I did. I saw Tyrese.
Ooh,
I saw him
okay.
fine. Oh,
Girl, I
I
know.
mean, fine,
Mm.
fine, fine, and I kept, you don't want to like stare in nobody's face, but I
Mhm.
kept looking at him like, that's, is that? And then I moved closer. I moved a little closer, and I said,
Mhm.
"Oh my God, that is him. That's Tyrese." And he was gracious. I did eventually like go up to him and say, "Hi, how you doing?" Hey, what's happening, baby? So I did speak, I was like, this is my chance. This is my chance. This is my 15 minutes right here. So, but he was really gracious. He was really, really nice. Trying to think who else I mean, I've met like a lot of, because, I'm older musician and I meet a lot of older older
Mhm.
artists.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like I met Patti LaBelle, I met Phyllis Hyman, I met
How was it with Patty? Because Patty, down to earth. Patty is just is
Patti.
just.
Let me tell you something. Patti is like a piece of cotton. Ain't no polyester fibers, none, zero. Listen, she is real as cotton, and she was so sweet. Oh my God, she was one. She was one of the nicest people that I think I've ever met, and just down to earth,
Oh.
like an auntie, like an
Okay.
auntie, like everybody's favorite auntie. So she was really nice. Then, I did background for Billy Paul. I don't know if everybody knows who Billy Paul is. Me and Mrs. Jones.
Me and
I
Mr.
toured- Me and Mrs. Jones. I toured with Billy for about 2 or 3 years. And oh yeah, and it was an experience. We toured a lot of Brazil, which was amazing. We toured a lot of France, but with him I got to meet a lot of different people. Trying to think of what just trying to remember, like most of the artists that I met with him were I met Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. I did a show with
Wow,
them.
yes.
Yeah, I did a show with them. I met trying to think who else. It's so many people, and it's like when you have to talk about it, you have a brain fart. You can't remember, especially when you can't remember it all. But I've
Yes.
met so many people. It's just incredible. Yeah. So
Wow. Have you ever met someone that's been not so nice? We spill the tea, girl.
well, you know what?
Like you have to say, well, really?
Yeah,
Like,
I just don't want to tell. I don't like telling tales out of school, but I met some that were so nice, and I mean, I'm not going to name names, but I listen. You trying to get me chased home from school? I ain't naming names, but I remember meeting this artist, and this was back in the day. This is when and this artist was, I mean, at the tip top. He was up there, and he was hanging out with my cousin, and he had a thing. Like he saw my cousin and was like, "Oh yeah, okay, I want to hang out with her." And my cousin was like, "I'm here with my man. So no." He cussed her. Listen, he cussed her out. He cussed her out from the A of the alphabet to the Z of the alphabet. Then the same night, he decided that he wanted to, hang out with. I was a bunny. I was a bunny. It was an orange bunny with the ears and everything, and and the tail and stuff. And so she was the black bunny. So he saw the black bunny and he was like, "Oh, yeah, I want the black bunny." And she said, "No." And do you know what he did? He kicked her. He kicked her in her leg.
Oh, no.
He kicked her. Yeah, he kicked her. And she came running back in the dressing room crying. And I was like, "Well, what's the matter? What happened?" She was like, "He kicked me." She had a bruise on her leg and everything. I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it." And he was really, if I said his name, you would be like, "Get out, shut up."
Girl.
No,
Girl.
he didn't. Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing. Like you meet different people and you realize that some of them are not what you see.
As they think they are.
As you think they are. I mean, some of them are just not what you think they are. And a lot of it is a show. A lot of it is, like
performance, honey.
Yeah, performance. When I'm on stage, I'm on. When I'm on stage, I'm on. When I'm on stage, this is what I do. But when I come off stage, you get to meet ugly. You get to meet ugly. Yeah. So that's kind of how it happened with that. But I mean, most of the times it's not. Most of the times people are really, really
nice.
Cool. Really cool. You get to hang out and party a lot and experience things that you might not otherwise experience if you were not on the road. So I mean, I miss it so much. I miss it, and can't wait. Cannot.
Do you have any
wait.
projects? You have any projects in line that's now as the pandemic things are opening up and different things? What do you got going on, girl?
I got a bunch of stuff going on. I have I just got some dates here in Philly at some of the clubs that are here. I got 6 dates here. I've got actually I got a festival couple of festivals in France, but I don't know because France, Europe is still shut down.
Yeah, it still is
Europe is
actually.
still shut
Yeah.
down. Europe is still shut
Yeah.
down. So traveling to Europe, you may be able to get in, but you have to quarantine. You still have to quarantine for 14 days.
Ooh. So you have
Yeah,
to
you
go
got
there for a minute. Yes, you have to go there for a minute. You know what I
right.
mean?
You have
Like,
to get it for a minute,
but
and
let me
then
ask you this. Let me ask you, would you take, like, let's say you got this big deal, like you can't, the figures are looking good, contract, but here's the tip they tell you. You have to take the vaccine. Would you do it? Ooh, tell.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
see,
See, you got this contract. It's a contract of a
it's a
lifetime. But they
contract of
tell
life.
you the figures are looking good, Denise. But here's
I
the catch. They're telling
know,
you, yeah, and here they're telling you, we're gonna give you all of that and then some, but you have to take the vaccine.
but you
Oh,
have to
Denise,
take the
girl, what would
vaccine.
you do?
I don't
Hmm.
know, and that's the thing. Like, actually, I've kind of had that happen already.
Mm,
I kind of had that
okay.
happen already, and I've been just like kind of, see, I'm like one of these people who I need science. I need more science. Like, I know everybody's taking the vaccine, everybody is rushing to take the vaccine, and I don't blame them. I get it. But for me, I need to know how many people have had negative reactions to the vaccine. I need to know how
Mm.
many people have, had problems after the vaccine, and my gut is telling me to wait. So, in answer to your question, I would say, well, if we can do this in the fall, if we can do it in the fall, I'm down. Yeah.
Revisit.
If we can
If
do it
we
in the
can
fall,
revisit this.
right? If we can revisit this in September, October, November, then give me the paperwork. Give me, show me the paperwork and show me the money. I'm
Okay.
in. But right now, I don't know. I don't know. What you think?
And you say,
What would you do?
moi?
We
Girl, girl, we. I'll be like, well, at first I'll take a sip because I'll be like, because if I see those figures and they're right, I'll be like,
I
dang,
know,
dang,
and that's the
dang,
thing. It's
dang.
like,
But I
and
tell
then
you, I'm like you. Depend if it was something that happened now, I'm gonna cry a lot because I will have to turn it down because, girl, I am like you. I'm waiting. But if you catch me on the backlash later down in the year, and things looking
right,
a little because listen, you talking about and like I said, we all gonna be real now. It's a contract of a lifetime where you're
right,
getting paid, like, let's say you're getting some type of money like an NBA player. Just say,
right. But then
girl,
you do it, and then your eye falls out, or you get hot dog fingers.
but then they tell you gotta take the vaccine shot before you sign the dotted line. I'd be like,
Right.
ooh, pat down, pat, ooh, hold up.
And then what
You
if they
know,
change the
I
mind
would
and say, "Oh, no,
negotiate. I would negotiate as a girl. I'd negotiate my
I'd
behind
be
off.
a
I'd be like,
negotiating ass." That's what I'd be.
okay,
I'd be like, "No, wait a minute, hold up.
hold up now,
Let's talk about
hold up. Let's
this.
talk about this.
Right? Hold up. Wait a
Wait
minute.
a minute. Listen, as Janet will say,
I'd
let's
be like,
wait a while
right? I'd be like, wait a minute.
before this go too far, honey.
Can you show me? Can you show me those numbers one more time?
Again, while I'm sober, because girl, because you gotta think about.
Can you just show me the
Just
numbers
show
one
me,
more
like, what?
time?
And
Yeah,
like, it's hard, like, especially when you like to travel, like you and myself, and they bring that to me, and even us as artists, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love traveling. We miss like our MC work, like, all this, everything is shut down, and artists are really feeling a good brunt of it, especially independent artists and
yeah,
bands, a lot of live bands.
yeah.
They're feeling it. You know what I mean?
So
So it's
bad.
really difficult and hard. Yeah. So I pray that everything opens up pretty soon. But I'm glad I'm glad for your honesty though. But tell us where, before you go, tell us where we can find you.
I'm keeping it real. I mean, I'm gonna be
100, girl.
yeah, I mean, I'm here right now. I'm in Philly, but
Okay.
people want to check me out. They want to just check out what I do,
Mm-hmm.
check out my music. They can, go to my website, DeniseKingSings.com. They can go to YouTube and put my name in, Denise King or Denise King Jazz. They can put that in. They can always go follow me on Instagram at Denise King Sings. And usually I post everything that I'm doing. Of course, now it's not a whole lot of stuff. I mean, I've got some stuff coming up in New York. In April 3rd, I have something coming up. So, and then I have, some things coming up here. But for the most part, until things start opening up a little more, I'm kind of stationary for now. I got contracts in France for October, September. I think it's September or October, somewhere around in there, going back to France. But for now, kind of like everybody else, just kind of being still and waiting for things to still, because whether people know it or not, you still, even though you get the vaccine, they're saying you still gotta mask
up.
You still gotta mask
up.
Right.
Yeah, we still gotta mask it up. Still gotta mask it up, pretty much. Yeah, we still gotta mask it up.
Yeah, you still have to do it. So, I'm still just laying low, doing some stuff in Philly while I'm here. And then my plan is to, once things open up where I can, because like I said, France is locked down.
Yeah.
Their borders are closed. Italy is locked down.
Yes.
Spain is locked down. They have a 6 o'clock curfew. You can't even be out the house after 6 o'clock. And I would have a whole nervous breakdown. So for now, I'm just right. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, it's been hard, and I know everybody can relate to this. It's been hard just being in the house, just walking around with the mask on, and I mean, my hands are chapped from the sanitizer, and all of that. But rather than put yourself in danger, I'm gonna keep being safe. I'm gonna keep playing.
I know cool. That's right. That's right.
I'm playing
that's what
cool,
it is.
Lay low until I know that it's safe.
Yes.
To just do what we do. Yeah. So in the interim, I'm just hoping like when things open up, I can meet you, and I'm coming to party with you.
Girl, we're going to have fun. I'm just letting you know, honey. It's a date. We're going to have fun. Yes, honey. Oh, child, we do. This is Thursday. This is my Thursday throwback party. Oh, cheers, honey. Right. But thank you so much for stopping by. We love you. We love you. We love you. It's a party, so you can stay in the wings and you can party with us because we are partying. It's my soca night. That's just how I'm feeling tonight. For some reason, there's just dropped in my spirit. I said, look, I want to have a throwback. This is my throwback night where I play my throwback socas, my favorite ones that I like, the ones that I like to groove to.
I mean, that's the whole
As
thing.
I should. You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, because one thing's for certain, two things for sure. If this pandemic didn't teach me anything, it taught me that you better live, you better do whatever you want to do, you better get it in, don't play, and do what you want to do. Do whatever can make you happy.
That's it. That's right.
So I'm going to hang out and party with you. I'm a party.
Oh, girl, wonderful. Wonderful. Yes, so we're going to have a next one. Listen, thank you so much. This is Miss Denise King, honey, and y'all know where you can get her on all her platforms. Thank you so much, Queen. We're going to take a pause for the cause, but we're going to go out with one. Yes, we're going to go out. I think we're going to go out with Nadia. I love Nadia Baston. So we're going to go out with her, honey. So don't go nowhere. I'll be right back after this. Keep it locked. Mwah.
Could that be about a year or two? All to drink now, what we go do? Long time, then now while we a bust a line. Nothing change, last week when I call your name, I did ask your friend and them. When last did they talk to you? So long I ain't talked to you. Go funny, you're in my sight. Didn't know you was here tonight. It looked like you're doing alright, like money running real nice. I thought you hiding, I thought you went foreign. Look how things happen now. Look how things happen now. So let me hug up and squeeze you. I don't even want to leave you. I don't know when we'll bounce up again. So let me take a little thing until then. So long I see you. Give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. Give me the wine that I want. Long time, long time, long. So long I see you. Give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. And let me make up for all this time. Make up for all this time, Lord. I got to see you, my friend, from long time. Let we just take a wine. I wanna hold on together and rock away the whole night. And I'm glad to see you, my friend, from long ago. Don't even want to go. I wanna hold on together and rock away the whole night. So long I see you. Give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. Give me the wine that I want. Long time, long time, long. So long I see you. Give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. And let me make up for all this time. Make up for all this time, Lord.
Since the beginning of the year, I put in my application. I tell my boss when it's carnival, I need my vacation. I don't cut off my money, we don't wanna cost you more already. I'm not begging you, I just asking you if you could give me the time. Thinking about what I could do if I cannot pass a life. If I can't party with my friends and then I go cry. Fuck it up, I like to stay inside of me so empty. If you can't give me vacation, then it's better you fire me. I'm not missing out the back and now from now to the end of the festival. I tell you right now, it's better you fire me. Cause I love to jam and walk it up from day right back to sun come up and never stop. It don't matter the position, I don't make my decision to go every fete, go on the road and to walk on the junction. So whoever in authority, I hope that you are hearing it. I'm not begging you, I just asking you if you could give me the time. Thinking about what I would do if I cannot play mass. Watching all the masqueraders when the big truck pass. Fuck it up, I like to stay inside of me so empty. If you can't give me vacation, then it's better you fire me. I'm not missing out the back and now from now to the end of the festival. I tell you right now, it's better you fire me. Cause I love to jam and walk it up from day right back to sun come up and never stop. I'll be betting on and on and on and on like a pelga stone, and it have no control. I'll play mass on and on and on and on till my waistline sore and I can't whine no more. If you see my supervisor, let him know I'm not coming to work tomorrow. Me best tired and me foot tired from fetting 2 days ago. Carnival is my therapy, take the stress out my body. I don't tell them already, keep your company, I just need my time. Thinking about what I would do if I cannot play mass. Watching all the masqueraders when the big truck pass. Fuck it up, I like to stay inside of me so empty. If you can't give me vacation, then it's better you fire me. I'm not missing out the back and now from now to the end of the festival. I tell you right now, it's better you fire me. Cause I love to jam and walk it up from day right back to sun come up and never stop. I'll be betting on and on and on and on like a pelga stone, and it have no control. I play mass on and on and on and on till my waistline sore and I can't whine no more. On and on and on and on. On and on and on.
Yes, y'all, that was Amani Fire, man. Listen, that is my throwback I'm playing, honey. Listen, thank you so much for your love and support. This is a time where y'all know I love to do because I know y'all will go, y'all gonna be asking like Cheryl, where is it? So yes, we're doing the hot topic letter, and but this is how I'm feeling. This is it, honey. So the hot topic letter for tonight, and I have the throwback pic. Yes, I'm gonna put it up. The hot letter for tonight is my woman is sleeping out. So listen to this. Hello, Empress Cheryl. I am a 38-year-old black male. I'm writing in to ask your opinion. I'm currently in a relationship for the past 2 years. My woman is wonderful in every way. When the pandemic happened, she came and stayed with me so we can be together, support each other during this time. We hide no secrets from each other. I don't believe in locks on phones, etc., because I feel we should be able to trust each other's at one's word. I know her friends, she know mine. Recently, since places have been opened back up, she have been hanging out with her female friends. I have no problem with it because she let me know ahead of time when she's going out with her friends, and I extend the same courtesy to her. Here's the thing. Recently, she have been going out with her friends a lot, but she will not come home till the next day or so. She will call me and say that she's spending the night at her girlfriend's house. At first, I thought nothing of it, but it's been happening little frequently, and her girlfriend, she says she is sleeping by, does live with her man as well. The icing on the cake for me was last weekend. She went out. When I called her phone, it was off, and she did not call me until the next morning. Cheryl, I believe in trust in a relationship. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. I don't want to speculate, but how do I express my concerns about this without an argument or accusing her of anything? Please advise. Well, well, well. Let me just say this. I like how you said innocent until proven guilty. Don't get me wrong, eh? But let me say, if your gut tells you sometimes, and all not because he is a man and I'm a female, I'm picking up for nobody, I just simply saying, have that conversation because it's going to eat at you and you don't want to start an argument. You see, sometimes women, we be playing ourselves out here. You know what I mean? Because when men do it, we want to drum down the throat. You know what I'm saying? Because men this, men that. But women, we're players too. We just gonna put it out there. We are players too. Okay? And sometimes we play this game and we play with people's feelings. So I'm simply saying that, this is something where I feel that you should have a conversation with her because I love conversations. Before I flip the script, I like to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And you should too, because first of all, she lives with you, and you actually shouldn't be sleeping out. Really and truly to talk about, you really shouldn't be sleeping out first of all. And I mean, unless it's a situation where you probably got a little high and or something, or and even though you got Uber, Lyft, if you're driving, of course I won't say don't drink and drive, but I'm just saying you could do a Uber or Lyft to get you behind home. Love should have brought you home last night. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So have that conversation with Missy Sue, because at the end of the day, if you did it to her, she probably might be writing me a letter. My man cheating on me, my man this, my man that. But take the shoe. Sometimes we don't take the time out to get the shoe on the other foot. And that's all I'm trying to say. She wrong for this, bro. She wrong for this. She wrong for this. And I don't pick up again, but you got to give Jackie jacket, take him out your wrong neck. Get Jim gym boots. This is wrong. Okay? Yes, you can't, no. And if you're having that fear, I mean, you ain't have no evidence or nothing, and you ain't tell me you went through the phone, you ain't tell me. So you're still keeping that trust issue going. You're still keeping that trust, going with that person. But yeah, she's wrong. She's wrong for doing this. This is not something that you do when you're living with someone. This is not appropriate behavior. Because if you did it to her, she wouldn't like it. And I'm simply saying that because, I feel that you can't do that. You can't go, one like me, and then this is just me, if a man is sleep out once, when he come back, he'd have to find the locks done change. I'm not going through that. I'm not going through that type of pain. You understand me? But when you come back, brother man, you go back where you was. That's just me. You know? And my thing is, yes, somebody look what he listened said, why you turn your phone off? You know that favorite line we all use, my phone died? You know that favorite line we love to use, my phone died? You know what I'm saying? But even if your phone died, when you got to your girlfriend's house, you couldn't plug it in and call or use her phone and call your man. Just saying. So homegirl might be creeping. I don't want to burst your bubble. I ain't trying to make cause no trouble in a home in the relationship, but she might be cheating. She might be creeping around. Because if her girlfriend living with her man, right? So I don't know if it's a big house where she in the east wing, in the west wing, or whatever. And then I'm just saying, right? So you would want to come home because I mean she have her person at home, she got her family. So even if they go and hang out and stuff, I'm just saying all of a sudden you're sleeping over, which means you're doing, girl, she doing something. I said it, and she don't have to be, but she got to give you. I mean, as she said, she's sleeping over at her girlfriend's house, but you said it's coming a little too frequently now. You're a grown man, you're 38, so you don't know the game, but you're looking like you're a little subtle, and you want to make this work. It sounds like you love home, girl, which is nice because our queens, we need to walk and behave as queens. So we need to understand our kings. If we got a king in the home, don't try to mess it up. Y'all know about that 80-20 rule. Don't do it. She needs to come correct. You gotta come correct. But y'all know about that 80-20 rule. The grass is not always greener on the other side. And with this pandemic, some of us feel, because we up inside, we stuck there, someone giving you all the sweet nothings in your ears and stuff, you think it's, no, pack down with that. Yeah? So I'm simply saying to you, have a conversation. I love conversations. Have a conversation with her. Let her know how you feel without being in an argument. Look, I find you sleeping out. They're calling you the phone off. Just put yourself in my situation, how I would feel. Just put it in that way. So therefore, there's no type of... And anytime she starts to get defensive, boom. Anytime she starts to get too defensive, you're done now. Something going on. Anytime she starts to get too defensive, something going on. Something in the motor beside the pestle. So something going on. Yeah, I just simply putting it there. I put it there. Something going on. Right? So my advice to you is yes, the intimate had to get defensive there. That's the answer. Yes, correct, Denise. That is the answer. Right there. Don't get your answer. Then you know how you have to move. Move accordingly. I'm just saying. All right, move accordingly. So there you got it. So I'm gonna post this up. You can hit up your comments on the IG at Cheryl Taylor Show, of course, and let me know what you think on Facebook, of course, at I am Cheryl Taylor. When I post up this letter, and you'll let me know your comments. Hit me up your comments about it. Yeah. So listen, y'all know it's my throwback, and I wanted to share one of my girlfriends who sent her throwback. It's so lovely. So let me see if I find it. Because it's my throwback Thursday. And she sent a lovely photo of herself. And I said, oh, this is so sweet. So this is my girlfriend here that sent her throwback. I was like, oh, I love it. So this is my girlfriend, Georgia. She sent her throwback. She said, okay, this is her throwback. I was like, go ahead, girl. Send me your throwback. Do your thing. So that's her throwback. So if you have your throwback pic, you can always DM it to me on Instagram at Cheryl Taylor Show. And you can also send it on Facebook. Yes, I am Cheryl Taylor. So we love to do the throwbacks. You have a throwback video. You have a throwback pic of when you want to see how you were then and now. Definitely set it up. Not a problem. So listen, I'm taking a short pause for the cause. I love it. Thank you so much for sending it in. You want to also send in your letter. You can do so at CherylTaylorShow@gmail.com. Yeah, at CherylTaylorShow@gmail.com. Thank you so much, G, for sending in your throwback to us. It was a wonderful, wonderful pick as well. So listen, y'all know how I do. I'm taking a short pause because all you know who coming up here and do make something. So I'll be right back. We got to talk before I cut it off. You know how I do. So listen, don't go nowhere. I'll be right back after this. Keep it locked. how all you doing? Auntie Pixie Lou here. Yes, darling. Remember I tell all you about Cheryl Taylor Night Chat? Yes, do the one in America. Let's do the show now. Right. So let me tell all you again. She doing the show every Tuesday and Thursday. Yes, on the YouTube. Yes, I find she on the YouTube, you know. Yes, and I subscribe. But I hope I ain't had to pay for nothing. And then she on the Facebook at I Am Cheryl Taylor. Yes, do darling. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what that means. I tell Melba and them to go and text she up, but Melba and them never have internet. So I said, let me tell all you in America, because I know all you in America have internet. So all you go and check she out. Check she out. All you know is I teach you everything she know. No Tantana, but all you know is me. So check she out, all right? Tuesday and Thursday. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All you know what that means. All right. On the night chatting, all you know how to do the thing. But I go and watch my stories, The Young and the Restless. I go talk to all you later. I go on. Yes, darling. That is Miss Auntie Pixie Lou always talk about something or someone. Listen. Oh my God, Auntie's a hot mess, eh? Let me tell all you, a hot mess. So I want to thank you so much. This is the time where I have so sadly to say it is the time where, you know, we got to be out of here. Don't forget again to send your letters in at theCherylTaylorShow@gmail.com. Download the app at Woo World Radio. Y'all know the Empress is on. It's going to be on Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. We're going to have fun. It's a whole John Mook in the morning. It's a whole family, honey, a whole gang of us. It's going to be fun, mad fun, from 6 to 10 a.m. Download the app so you can listen to all the craziness that's going to be happening on there. I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you to my guest, the wonderful, the gracious, the queen, Miss Denise King, for stopping by. We had a wonderful time. Thank you so much, my queen, for being a part of our conversation, our throwback night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to you, thank you for those of you who have supported me this week, because without you, there's no me. So I thank you for your support, just sending your love and light. Of course, you want to send your support to the show at PayPal at CherylTaylorShow@gmail.com, and also on Cash App at the $ Cheryl106. And I thank you for your support, your love, and for your shares and your wonderful comments. So listen, y'all know I got to take it out with something. So you know how... Y'all know how I do. I love it. So I'm gonna find one to go out with. Yes, honey. So listen, until next week, same time, same place. And I love you. I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. All right. Mwah. Peace, love, and blessings. And remember, y'all, you're all too blessed to be stressed. Peace. I'm out.
Orlando, don't know the jingle. Some girl never act so. Plenty girl of man acting like they single. Plenty girl of man acting like they single. Whining like she single, betting like she single, selfies like she single. Charming like she single, walking like she single, pumping like she single. Anytime she home, she always fully clothed, not a thing exposed. When she home with me, when she leave the house, everything come out and gone on display. Now she coming out in short thing, cleavage bam bam showing, tongue ring she exposing. Nothing she concealing, everything revealing. Glad to see that she's out there. Plenty girl of man acting like a single. Plenty girl of man acting like a single. Hanging like the single, charming like the single, betting like the single. Charming like she single, walking like she single, pumping like she single. A virgin call my phone, see me gal out the road, see she in party mode. Wanna know if she with me? She on a man who like no ordinary wine, then she live with it.